we're playing some more of the Domain Delerium Emrakul deck. It's one I've been wanting to return to. I've been playtesting because I've been playing SCG Dallas all weekend. I finished 24th in the tournament. I started off really hot with the Red-Green Breach deck and had some really close, really tough matches at the end there, and did some losing at the end.
Unfortunately, Spike, misfortune was that I started watching him. It's for day one, I never watched a single game of his, and he went 7-1. Day two, ooh,
Turnpike, give it 16 months.
song is beautiful. And day two, since I didn't play any Magic, lost immediately and dropped, I watched Spike whole run, and yeah.
Just multiply.
Just, yeah, the opponent's just drawing the nuts every time.
So we're on the draw against Yorion with a hand that you probably never consider mulliganing or keeping in any other matchup on the draw, but you probably mulligan anyways.
You mulligan? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think on the draw, it's just especially with in like the 60 card deck with 4 red and 6,
Right.
you just mulligan so well. Give it back the planes. Howard Yard, 35 months. Turnpike, I thanked you for the 16, but thank you for the 16. Freeze with the 20 months. Thank you.
Punk. It's a long name to read. Surprised you read it so quickly. I guess 35 months.
Yeah. They're here a bunch.
Plenty of times.
Yeah.
Are we going for the 5 colors and 2?
Yeah, usually you almost always want to go with the Mardu Triumph into Breeding Pool, although sometimes you'll, like we were talking about, like Sacred Foundry, Overgrown Tomb, 4 Domain.
Yeah, you can go Mardu Triumph, Breeding Pool.
Yeah. How likely is it we see unbans today? Andrea said something that was something really, really wise this weekend, and I think I'm going to start saying it too. Wizards mostly does things at random. Wizards mostly just does things at random. I think is the perfect way to phrase it. It's really just not something we can say. You could see a lot of different things happen today, and we'll just judge when it happens.
Just play with the cards they are dealt, they deal you.
How do you feel about furying their red and 6 right now?
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I think I like it.
I don't know. It obviously can turn bad if they have another Ren, but it's unlikely.
You have one more type for Delirium too.
Sure. I mean, another thing to say is that Wizards will not ban a deck that's like obviously not the best deck, or obviously doesn't have enough numbers. So whoever says that they want to ban some 4-color cards, either
they have a hatred for
either doesn't own the cards of 4-color and they want it banned, or plays a pet deck that loses to 4-color and that's it. Like, there's not much else to say. You can return your, and this is a perfect spot for it.
But then you wouldn't hold up dress down.
Oh, sorry.
Ross says so. Breach is safe.
Breach is safe until now. You guys are posting it too many wins about it, so anything could happen soon.
Any predictions for the announcement? I predict that it's gonna be like, I kind of have my guess is like something in Legacy, like maybe something serious, like something from Blue Red Delver again. Maybe like I think it'd be kind of interesting if they just banned some Infinity cards. I haven't looked too closely at them. Andrea explained to me how the attractions work this weekend. They're probably like not ban worthy for power level reasons, but maybe just for gameplay. Just get them out of there.
Hey Ross, so I met a lot of people this weekend in Dallas. A lot of fans. It was very nice. And one person goes like, "Hey, do you know Rosemariam?" And I go like, "Yeah, by name." And he goes, "Oh, do you know that he signed my playmat at last event?" And I was like, "Oh, that's cool, congratulations." And then he just left.
Yeah, it was
that
really
was
funny.
it. Like, there was no, he didn't ask me to sign anything. He just wanted me to wanted me to know that you signed his playmat. That's it. That's the story. All right. We got a Fury, but
for next turn.
what tournament did I play? I played 2 tournaments. One was the 30K, where I went 5-3 with Murktide, and then I went to 0-2 the next day in the 5K with Murktide again. Very good games, like nothing to regret. Just good. A good day of Magic.
Yeah. Perk, thank you for the 8-month resubscription. And then Goon gifting a sub to Ross. Thank you.
Where am I going next? Home, finally. Home. Sweet home. I have to say that living different beds, different countries, it's tiring. And
yeah, of
today I have like a 24 hours flight, so it's gonna be a long day. Ooh, game for life, that's good. Did the opponent return Yorin already? No.
No.
What did they do in turn 3? Nothing?
Yeah, I have no Yorin. I'm just 60 cards.
No, them, I mean.
Oh, them. Yeah, they did not. They didn't put Yorin. They didn't do anything. They may be holding something up, but it wouldn't be something that they're using to answer Ram. Maybe they have Heat for the Ram this turn. Bio 10 months. Thank you.
Who is the better host, Spike or the Professor? Well, I can't answer those questions.
Well, I can answer that question. It's like the professor's out here paying for the flight over, wine and dining you.
Well,
it's
it's different. Like, the Professor was for work. Here is I just asked you for fun. Can't really put on the same level.
Apples and oranges.
Do they have an answer? Yeah.
Bio, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you.
Yeah.
See,
yeah,
3 types within the Rin dies, and we'll have Delerium for next turn, so we can go like Traverse, Omnath, Binding.
As a player who played the main event, well, deep in the event, how many Yorin for color, like normal, like the opponent's deck, did you see? Because I really didn't see any.
I didn't play against any of the main event. I played against it 3 times in the trial.
Okay.
I saw there was one in the top 4.
Yeah, I came second, I think.
I don't know. I think besides that player, I couldn't see like any at the top tables. There's probably maybe one I missed or something, but it wasn't super common, surprisingly.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was way more creativity.
Yeah, which is weird. Like at the trial, maybe there's like a weird variance, but playing against it 3 times at the trial, I thought it was going to be super common.
Yeah, for me, I played 3 times against Rhinos in the trial as I was playing your Rhinos. And I switched to Murktide, and I'm playing as 3 Hammers, 0 Rhinos, which is funny, the thing.
Yeah, definitely a lot more combo decks now, a lot more creativity. People play Scape Shift now sometimes.
I feel like the 4-color Euronomnat switched to creativity, and the Blue and Murktide player switched to just get Breach.
Yeah, I think that's like...
I felt a lot of that.
Sanchez, 13 months, thank you. How popular is Black Red Scam? I played against it in my very last round. That player actually ended up top 4. I think that if I had won that last round against that player, I may probably get 13th. But I think they had to win it and not me. Think they're Yorion here? Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe they also. Maybe you also would have taken.
Yeah,
a spot.
maybe. There's that last game. There's not much I could do. It was so brutal.
Yeah.
Andrea was watching and he perfect 3 cards in a row.
Yeah, because basically I was always watching Spike from his back and he kept losing, so I'm like, maybe if I go to the opponent of Spike, he'll lose instead. Instead, they didn't. They didn't. Drew very well and beat. Spike had a nice turn 1 Ragavan Mox Ember bolt your Ragavan, which is pretty cool.
Guess we cast.
Red. No.
Yeah. Sorry,
ground.
Yeah, I should have got the mountain.
Yeah, in fact. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, a lot of life.
Freezy, 11 months. Thank you.
Yeah, they asked a good question. Would you prefer creativity with white for Teferian Binding or to persist? Funnily enough, the list that won the 30K had none of these cards.
Yeah, just the
Teamer.
The Nassif style Teamer list.
Teamer was playing Mana Leak, 2 Mana Leak in the deck. No white, no black, just Teamer.
I like the white splash a lot. I think Binding is just pretty busted and you know, it's not too hard for the creativity deck to jump through the domain hoops.
I love that we're doing like this just chatting stream while playing like the most complicated matchup ever.
What deck is good to save in foil? That's probably a better question for Andrea than me.
In foil.
Vintage Dredge.
Vintage Cube is best thing to foil because they'll never rotate out. Decks come and go. And like once you start foiling your modern deck, you get into this mindset that whenever your deck is bad, you're like forced to keep on playing it.
Play and
so
tweet, and you get angrier and angrier.
You want people to, you want start want to ban cards that beat
Yeah.
you, and you get into this toxic mindset, you know.
Yeah. Malibu through the 7.
How much is Emrakul costing now? 8. Ooh. If they just go on us, we do it.
Yeah. There's no way they just let me untap with this, right? But maybe they binding my Omnath, they binding their binding. Or Beseiju the binding.
They played land already, so if they play Omnath, they pass here. What do we play Legacy? I played 8 cast, non-foiled.
Spikes were, yeah, we were joking. I've gone on record several times, and I will. This is still true. If they unban Twin, I will do a 24-hour stream.
When is the ban announcement?
They usually
5 p.m. for me, so it should be 8. No, 10. It should be 10 a.m. Should be 10 a.m.
Yeah, so maybe like 1 hour.
Oh, we can react live to the standard ban list only announcement. Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah, probably.
Oh wow! I
can't believe this either.
I can't believe they banned, I don't know, a standard card in a format they don't play. What are they thinking?
Wizards has lost touch. They're out of their minds. The game is dying.
What are they doing? Wanna kill something and attack? Or you wanna just chump attack?
Yeah, I think I just want to chump attack here, right? Attack here.
But what do you do with the Omnath?
I guess I don't want to lose my Omnath here. I think I want to trade Fury for their Omnath on their turn, probably. Right? Trade Yorion or chump attack the Yorion into the Emrakul.
Yeah.
Although there's a good chance they might have some removal spells in their hand. Oh my gosh.
That's okay.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot.
8 cards. What do you want to expect to have? The Supreme Verdict. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We have to like throw away all their resources this turn.
Right.
So they don't have a fetch land. Can you traverse for a fetch land? Yes. So you can traverse for a fetch land.
What if we traverse for 2 red cards so we can get a Fury?
Oh, or you can traverse for Solitude and pitch the Supreme Verdict.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Love that.
Okay. So we go Solitude, pitch Supreme Verdict, exile.
We could still get a fetch land if we want more mana to do a lot.
I think you want more mana because you have to cast so many things. I don't know. Maybe there's also another card that you can pitch. Do you have a? No. Okay. All right.
So I think we can go. We probably go Ephemerate, target the Omnath first.
Why?
So we can just get it out of the hand. Then just Ephemerate,
you
target the
can
Omnath,
Ephemerate,
and then Solitude in response.
Okay. Yes. Tap. Okay. So we have to hold priority. Ephemerate, Omnath, Solitude.
And then Witness, counterspell the Witness. Not a bad turn.
That's so fun. Okay. Now we go.
We could cast Dress Down and then.
How much blue mana do you have? Okay,
That's
you can
bunch,
cast. You can cast Dress Down to draw a card. Dress Down to draw a card. Okay.
Oh no.
Wow. It's okay.
Yeah,
we can witness the traverse.
We can't because the dress down's in play. Oh, but I can besage you the dress
What?
down.
Oh, okay. So let's click OK.
Uh,
No, you don't have green mana.
I guess I have to binding it then.
Okay. Alright, so we go witness. What traverse?
First, just pick up the solitude in the graveyard, right?
Right. It's easier.
And then we can even
Yes.
we can counterspell the solitude too.
No, you don't. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Can you cycle?
I think I'm 1 mana short, but I
Alright.
think we'll just make them cycle the man next turn. Get the chump attack.
Alright, let's jump attack.
Although I guess the ice fang
No,
being in play still is kind of annoying.
8 cards in hand.
Nice.
Alright, and also they also exiled both of their Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
That was a crazy turn.
Nice magic. Can you do this in Pioneer?
I started to build it in Pioneer, and I keep thinking that maybe there's like you can play Triomes and Shocklands and get the mana working, but you have to spend so much time with it to figure out the right.
No,
like,
it was just a joke that Modern is like so superior.
Oh,
It's
right.
okay.
I meant to say no, you can't do it in Pioneer.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you, Job. Yeah. Well, I always love meeting everybody at these events. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
To bring in a third Emrakul for the matchup. Usually I just bring in one Emrakul cut, like one Fury, I think.
Is that it?
Yeah. I think the matchup's been pretty good usually. You just out Emrakul them.
Yeah. Alright. Mengu looking to pick a fight with me here? Oh, because we trash talk Pioneer?
Man,
I mean...
what can you do?
It's not... It is what it is. As I learned in Texas, they say that a lot.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and
Oh, it's about that time. Oh, it's about that time.
it's about that time. It's about that time. And also, another common saying is, I'll order a fried something.
Yeah, this is our our scam opponent who top forward.
Nice.
Last round. It was very nice to meet you too. Congrats on your top 4.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, long time sub.
It's cool, but it would be cooler if you didn't draw the Idazu consumes all. It would have been better to, I don't know, draw a land.
Yeah, I'm playing Containment Priest over Moonlight because the last time I played this deck, there's been a lot of Dredge, and Dredge has been just completely unwinnable. And Hallowed Moonlight is just, it's not good enough against Dredge to win. So you lose equity against Rhinos, but it's not a matchup I'm too scared of. You have a lot of other cards for them.
Actually, yesterday the burger that I ordered was called Cowboy something.
You go Marty Triumph, Stomp Your Ground, Basic Island.
Nice.
How do you do the tournament? I got 24th. I started off really hot, and I lost a lot of really cool, close matches at the end. I had one game against Creativity, the player who actually won the tournament, where I mulled to 4 game 3, and I feel like I had to play perfectly just to draw the game. But it was also weird where he
Orvard.
Yeah, he played around Orvar the entire game, and ended up drawing because of that too.
By the way, I want to point out that the last game, I think you won because you Furied the Ren in 6.
Yeah, I think
on
so
turn
too.
2, because your opponent ran out of lands and didn't have mana to get the big turn with Omnat. So the lesson here, that I always draw lessons from plays, is that don't be afraid to 2-for-1 yourself with these Evoke Elementals, because the game isn't about 2-for-1 anymore. It's just about keep the board clean and things like that. Your deck makes so much value. People have this old idea of card advantage now.
Yeah, I agree. Rob, think for the 26 months. Oh, we get to Shadow Prophecy here.
I think you have too many cards though.
Well, who says good island? Think about it.
to go to this
Well,
card.
we could maybe Shadow Prophecy and Fury this turn to not.
Okay.
Discard.
You can also. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Do you
Have you cast a Shadow Prophecy yet?
Never. Ooh. We can get bubble. That helps. Not going to discard.
I like that.
And,
Probably maybe just another Shadow Prophecy. We could get iteration, but I think next turn going like Heat Shadow Prophecy probably be pretty good.
so return a land.
Could also ping, but maybe just return the land next turn and just get the Teferi
We
dead.
can also ping and Ren. But then if they kill Ren, you don't have lands.
But if they kill Ren, I have another Ren.
Maybe that's good then.
Yeah, I think I like that. And I think I want to pitch the Fury so I can go Prophecy plus Heat next turn.
Alright.
Well, maybe looking at their top card would have been.
Yeah.
Better late than never, huh? It's a good one to know about.
Endurance.
Dingo, thank you for the 23 months. Appreciate you. He wishes he had 2 wheels. He's aspiring bike. He loves walking through the woods. He's aspiring hike. He wants to amplify the voices of others. He's aspiring Mike. He's our favorite streamer guy, aspiring Spike. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful poet. Poet missed the land drop. Sorry, not sorry. Ooh, Endurance.
I just want to dress down this.
Or an only heat.
Well, I think both, because I want to keep the cards in my yard. And this is going to be card 6, so then Emrakul costs 7.
Eat up. It's the same.
Yeah. Maybe a little harder to hold a binding this way, actually.
Yesterday, I lost the blacksmith skill. No, it wasn't a winning in, but close to that. Yeah, blacksmith skill so good. The value.
So we're going to go cost 7 after the fetch land. I guess we could even I guess we just kind of hope the Ren gets killed.
It's funny that I said why didn't you play Yorion in this deck? And the reason is that you want to have a good matchup against
Yorion. Yeah.
Against Yorion while not playing Yorion. Which
Yeah, it's weird.
I think you accomplished the. What if we land binding this turn?
I think so. They missed a land drop last turn.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Just get a plains here. Are we talking about Popper? We talking about Popper some this weekend. One of my friends who cube drafted with us last night is a big Popper fan too. Oops, all Shadow Prophecies.
Is it 4? 4 is too many.
It's no. Look at the curve. Got a nice low curve. Lots of card draw.
Yeah, but still, look at
Play 5. Yeah, the BNR hasn't happened. It's maybe an hour, but well, just whenever it happens.
Don't worry, they're gonna ban the cards you don't own, and will not ban the cards that you own. Don't worry, that's what's gonna happen.
Can you do this Pioneer? Actually, yes, you're gonna play 4 digs.
Dig through time. The famous Emrakul dig through time strategy.
Combo deck.
Where's my scarf? It's actually not so cold in here. I was still cold enough to wear this winter.
Finally got used to the AC.
Alright.
So if we hit a Ren 6, we get to Emrakul next turn.
Wow.
We did hit a Ren 6.
Fury binding. Now it's 7 type. Is there any answer for Emrakul on the stack? No. Just the sudden
Summary dismissal.
Summary dismissal. Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna pick up before us.
Turn 6 Emrakul. This reminds me of the standard Turbo Emrakul deck. I was queued with Amaz. I crushed him. I went 3-1. We're losing to Spike. Mono white life game.
Mono white life game, baby. We're living the dream.
Yeah, I lived the dream of Tempted Vengeance Prophos.
Tyler, 36 months. Thank you. 3 years.
Nice.
Tyler was the first person to ever like take one of my deck lists and do well at a tournament with it. It was all
What was it?
It was Jund with Ren and 6 like right after Modern Horizons 1. It was like my 75.
Oh, the one where he posted, this is what John looks like. Yeah, Ragavan, Ren 6.
No, this is Modern Horizons 1.
Loris. Oh.
Yeah. Long time ago. Yeah, Ren can ping itself, which might be happening this turn.
Ooh, they have delete. No, they don't have Delerium yet, unfortunately.
Saw a spoiled article, Reddit for article. Yeah, they're gonna errata Ren and 6. Of course. We could plus Ren and 6, pick up Solitude, put Yorion in hand, Solitude the Witness, pitch the Yorion. Obviously, just Witness, counterspell Witness. I kind of don't like letting them put a land into play this turn.
Yeah, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just
Witness counterspell, yeah.
And then ramping itself.
A bit simpler than last time.
Like, you could do fancy things, but just
Yeah.
land drop is huge. Like, they have to ramp up to 9 mana, so you don't want to give them Emrakul. Yeah, this was, I mean, you still got like infinite card advantage at Solitude Own Not Witness counterspell
Yeah.
with one card, and you gain 13 life.
We still have 2 more Emrakuls in the deck.
Yeah.
Okay, lost our Ren, it's fine.
More.
We draw Traverse. Traverse also lets us cast an Emrakul, although we only have 1 left in the deck.
Your brain can't handle how many colors are on this board. Well, you gotta accept that every deck is 5 color now.
I want to cast Shadow Prophecy, try to find another Emrakul for next turn at least.
Okay, we can get Binding and Heat.
You know, I think I want to take Iteration
Really?
and Binding, yeah.
So much card
We already
advantage
have, or maybe
okay,
take Heat.
sure.
We already have, yeah.
Okay, Binding Heat, yeah. Okay.
I think Iteration Heat, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Iteration
heat the Ren, Prophecy.
Sure.
Turn.
Yeah, we're just digging hard for. Yeah.
Emrakul number 2.
I mean, the goal of these decks is to make card advantage, but you also have to make it fast.
Yeah.
Like, you obviously can think about what's the best play and be there for 2 minutes, but then you just draw in a paper tournament and you complain that Yorin needs to be banned. Like, just play fast, even if you make suboptimal lines, and you win your games because the deck is better than your opponents.
I think banning Carnodicthos is a better long-term solution.
5, 1 land away from Emrakul, huh?
Yes.
Need to do something.
Yeah.
What can you do about it?
If I Emrakul them and I can Endurance maybe their graveyard. I can also just binding
You
it.
don't play Endurance, right?
No, their Endurance.
No, you.
Yeah, I don't play it. You could obviously. Okay, there's an Emrakul. Heat, I guess.
Can you kill the Emrakul with land binding? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, one that's free. Oh no, they
Oh,
have,
yeah,
they have the
yeah.
interest down. Don't worry, but
Yeah.
watch out.
Is it 6 mana?
You can cast it, and then you wanna hold up 1 white. You wanna hold up 1 white for binding the Emrakul, maybe. No.
Yeah, I think I still have the Fountain in the deck. I have to fetch Shock anyways if I'm gonna bind it.
All right, then let's do it. Three Emrakul in this deck, actually.
They did draw the land.
I mean, you can fetch away the land.
Yeah. I think I cast the dress down.
Yeah. Oh, that's another type, though.
Right. I mean, yeah.
You can binding it.
Yeah, I actually like that play a lot.
See what they draw. Tawara. Well, the wire is annoying. It is with Emrakul, right?
Yeah, but then I get to recast it.
So you could.
Is this up to 1? Oh, we're definitely gonna be just discarding the fetch. I like binding the dress down, and I think I could even just bounce my Emrakul back. We get to Emrakul again.
Maybe you let him do it. No?
I don't think that he would be. I think he would just
Is it 14?
No, he would just play the Odawara as a land and cast Emrakul next turn.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's true. And then fetch away.
What happens if you? Yeah, what happens if you? Yeah, no, you don't get to control your opponent. Never mind.
Yeah, click OK. So your opponent has 1 card in hand. It's Emrakul, and they cannot actually at the moment cast it.
Yeah, they draw land. I think
They draw land.
Yeah.
They cast it, but still, we have a lot of cards.
Brink's going to 2 months. Appreciate ya. I think next turn we can go Rin, Omnath, Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Doesn't play around removal spell though.
I have the Uber in 2 hours to go to the airport. I'll set up the alarm just in case.
I think it makes sense to play around the removal spell. Just cast the Emrakul again.
What a Delerium return Yorion.
Yeah, so they must have Solitude.
So yeah, we just start with iteration. Or we don't.
I think I want to be able to dress down the Solitude.
Alright, so first.
Just cast Emrakul, hold up, dress down.
Oh. Okay.
And also if I have dress down with instep if they do Emrakul. Okay, that's fine.
Maybe we should have gone Omnath.
Well, I was just thinking that if they didn't put Yorion on their hand, they must have drawn Solitude, but you know they.
Yeah, we can go
forgot.
Omnath, fetch land. Omnath, they go search ability on the staff. Dress down.
The same spot.
I guess you cast it. Oh, but then.
Yeah, it's the same
You
situation.
can cast it end of turn? No. Yeah, cast the end of turn.
I like it.
You wanna fetch?
I don't think I need to fetch, right?
Oh, later, yeah. What do you draw? Wow.
Good one to know about. Would have been better to predict first. If we hit Leyline Binding off of our dress down, or I guess it should have done it first. Yeah. Or we saved the fetch. We saved the fetch for Omnath,
Okay,
right? Yeah.
okay.
Right.
Yeah, this time we cast it. Thank you, Dr. Arsone. Okay, that kills Emrakul.
Or gets us back our Emrakul.
Or gets back our Emrakul. Posage you can get. Costs 1 mana.
But I don't have a land to play this turn.
Alright, let's do it then.
Because I might be able to Emrakul again here. I've got a... Oh, sorry, the dogs opened the
Dog,
door.
Big dog. Scared me. Dogs? Hello, dogs?
They're still in their morning playtime.
Yeah, they're still playing around.
Yeah.
Dogs?
Yes.
Alright, just another Emrakul.
The third one?
Yeah, the third one.
Where did you find it?
Up the iteration.
Sweet. Ah!
Oh. Oh no.
What happened?
Oh
yeah, it's true.
There's
That's
the second verdict. Yeah, I forgot about the verdict. I think we lose.
Alright, you can cast 2 verdicts.
Here.
Yeah.
My office. Come
You should have really. I think now cast the Emrakul.
Yeah, I think yeah, you're right.
Well, I think we don't have double white.
Oh, we don't.
Alright, pass.
Well, yeah.
Pass.
Non-cohesive, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate
Alright,
you.
I'll switch off our time.
Yeah, if they Emrakul, they have to use. They're the ones that have to use the big chunk of their clock.
Yeah, we should not play the Emrakul. I should have just passed with Land Binding.
If we had one more mana, it'd be really nice. We could get rid of the binding end of turn on tap with the Emrakul that's under the binding.
Alright, let's start with Omnut. Gotta play fast and lose. Just let him go. Because they're on 6, you can kill them with Omnut. I don't know, it will probably.
You just have to pass.
They cast Fury so that they don't.
Yeah. Well, they have a second verdict.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't want them verdict.
Yeah, I guess if I play second Fury, they might
They can kill them binding and you win.
Yeah, they might just cast verdict instead of Emrakul this turn.
Yeah, to cast verdict you win. Because you binding the position to binding.
I have no fetchables left. I forgot.
No fetchable lands anymore.
No. Simply just 10.
It's okay. Click buttons fast and. Oh, we don't have green mana.
We have the white because we can't restage you anyways.
Right, you can.
There's no fetchables
I
here.
know, but like if we top it differently.
Well, if they verdict here, we have a 1 mana beside you, but we don't want to do it in response to the verdict, right?
Alright. What's been my favorite food in the US? Too difficult to answer. Difficult to answer. But I had a good time. For sure. So it was fried, yeah. Okay.
Is we binding the
Wait,
Emrakul on it?
Really?
I think so.
Okay. So you were binding the... O opponent can besage you.
They can't beside you my
No?
binding.
Read-
So it's only
read the card?
opponents, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
They can kill Fury, kill Ren. They can... Yeah, that's about it.
Twitch chat is obsessed with food today. Well, usually whenever I am on stream, there's a lot of food talk. Do I fly home today? Yes. Yes, in 2 hours. 2 layover, 24 hours. And then I'll be home on Tuesday afternoon. Okay, what happened? They played a
Play
land.
fetch land.
Alright.
I think we're gonna be very ahead on time after this game. Oh, we still have Soul of Windgrace.
You wanna only hit Emrakul?
Can't.
You would like to read? Can you deck yourself though? That's the question.
Not this turn, but
Right.
maybe probably eventually.
That's tiring. Yeah, traveling it's tiring. That's why usually people stay at home and don't go to many events. Everyone was so surprised that I don't come for the tournament in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, "Oh, you don't come to Magic 30," as if like I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like a big deal or something.
Yeah, it seems. I don't know. Like Magic 30 seems like they had a good idea with like doing a beta draft. That was a good clickbait, and then
Click beta.
yeah, clickbait. I'm going, and I'm honestly not very hyped. Wolfgang, give it 17 months.
I mean,
Appreciate
just
you.
gotta find some restaurants to go because once
Yeah.
once the food becomes your main event, every tournament will be exciting.
Unicorn for 5 months. Thank you.
Canadian Thanksgiving, that's cool.
Yeah, they're real beta drafts, or beta packs. Okay, they ping me, then they're gonna heat their in. They missed the ping line?
Yeah, they should have only hit Emrakul twice and then ping it.
Oh, that's protection from instants.
I know. I
Oh,
was just
okay,
in
okay,
Twitch
okay,
chat
okay.
multiple times in the same span of minutes.
I see.
Okay, the opponent successfully burned 3 minutes of their clock in this game
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh, dress down first, so you can ping the Emrakul.
Whoa!
They missed the line. Twitch had had it.
Twitch down.
Twitch chat's so good. Twitch chat's so good.
That's a great line.
Ping. You both guys get it.
They besage you, they besage you. That's a good line. So our deck is 2 iterations, 1 Soul of Wind Grace, 1 Ren and 6, 1 Bauble, 1 land, I think.
Is the announcement happening in 30 minutes? It'll be exciting to react.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
I'm stoked. Alright, I think I'll take a bathroom break with my opponent to time out.
Okay.
Then I come back.
Just play fast. Reedy, 16 months, I can thank you. Hippie Hockey, 4 months, I can thank you as well. Oh, they're trading. I didn't think that they were going to do that. That's interesting. I guess it makes sense. I have 5 cards in my library. What are we expecting for bans? I don't know. I think that I kind of predict something in Legacy, really. Maybe Standard, maybe Pioneer, but like banning something this close to the regional championship would be dumb. Like, dumb. I don't know. This is maybe not the right word, but it's like if they were gonna ban something, I wish they would have done it like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Okay, so pretty easy. Ren, pick up Beseiju, and then I think we Beseiju the binding main phase. No, because they have the verdict still. I have no fetchables left, so I mean I can play this out. It doesn't really matter. What's the biggest expedition you had about Mengu that's been shattered this past weekend? This has been like the best weekend of my life. I don't know what to say. It's been it's been awesome. Andre is the coolest and is just like immediately friends with everybody and gets along really well, and it's been a great weekend. Like me and one of my best friends, we both had the same record in the main event, like the entire tournament, or almost the entire tournament. We were just like right next to each other the entire tournament, which is so cool, and he top 8'd, which is really cool. It was just a great weekend. Gavin, 16 months, thank you. Just no complaints. All good. Okay, so I attack my opponent. Ping my opponent. I Beseiju they binding the Omnath, I Beseijed it. Okay.
2 cards in your deck. Oh, you can return. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I think we can't win at this point.
Alright, second.
No,
game.
if Soul of Windgrace is the next card, we get an attack. They're gonna time out game 3.
Will that verdict in the end?
Yeah. Oh, right. Well, you can regenerate.
Really, can you?
Yeah. Or
How
indestructible.
much mana? 3 black, so
Yeah.
don't top black. Alright. What's a war? King
Oh,
Grand?
yeah.
Whatever, pass. Teferi Bounce.
Oh, right.
I don't know, let him kill you. Teferi Bounce. Yeah, no outs. You could gain life, right? Let me see the card. Gain life. Oh, discard.
Yep.
Regenerate.
Indestructible.
Destructible.
Yeah, I played Red Green Breach, the brew we were working on last weekend. It went pretty well. I got 24th. I started off really hot day 1. X1 day 1.
Opponent finishes the game at 3 life and with 0 cards.
Yeah, it's a game.
Nothing that. No way to play around this loss.
No way to play around it.
Definitely no misstep were made along the way to lose this game.
What can you do? What can you
And that's the win! How did I do? I mostly lost every match. No, actually I won 5-5 overall.
Yeah.
5-3 and 0-2. So 50.
Undefeated in Legacy.
Undefeated in Legacy. Played against some stickers, which made up for a good 500 likes Twitter post. So that was... The bannings are out. The bannings are out. Brand 6 was banned. For real?
No.
Let's go.
So yeah, someone link it. Someone
link it, please. No way, they banned Brand 6 in Modern? Really?
Trinister, 15 months, thank you. Well, glad I played my last tournament with 4 in the main deck.
Oh, did I? I know that you're a nice guy, but I would ban anyone that said, like on my stream I would have banned the people that said that.
That's kind of funny.
That's okay, you are more, it's okay. I respect it.
Yeah.
That's why you got more comments, because people are not scared to be banned.
They're up against Live again. Pretty bad matchup game 1. Have a lot of cyborg cards.
By the way, if you want to look for the bans, you shouldn't go to the Daily MTG, you should go to Fire Shoes on Twitter.
Yeah. Go to twitch.tv/aspiring spike. I'm sure it'll be
That's true.
here immediately.
Let's see, Robert Taylor.
Around 11 a.m. Okay. It's around when.
Robert Taylor has tweeted 2 minutes ago, F5ing be like, let me in. What are you playing against? A scammer?
Yeah, it's
Living
it's
End?
Living End.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pretty bad matchup game 1. You go ton of cyber cards, cyborg games.
Pugdin said that they banned...
That's Danny.
Danny?
Yeah.
Hello, Danny. How's your test going? He claimed to have a test yesterday night. You think he lied to us?
Yeah.
He doesn't have test. Yesterday we did a very nice team draft where me and Amaz were the team captains that had to choose our team. And my team won one total match.
Yep.
In 2 people.
Will ever come to Italy? I would love to go to Italy. That's actually where me and Esther want to go for our honeymoon. Whenever we get around to getting married. So we'll just, stay on Andrea's couch.
This seems like a pretty good matchup. It's okay, we have our containment priest, nothing can hurt us.
So my plan here is they're going to grief again next turn, and then I'll binding the grief, and then they'll discard the Emrakul.
What if, wait, don't you bubble now?
Well, then I'll have a different card for them to take with the grief.
Oh, wow, that's a long plan.
I'll bubble the turn.
So, Spike was very afraid of Dredge, but not Living End.
I know I have like 6 cards for Living End. I've got 3 Flusterstorm, Lavinia, 2 Chalice, Evasive Surgery.
Oh, sorry, that's plentiful. That's plentiful. First cousin. Oh. He said his test got cancelled.
Oh, good.
We seem high? Yeah, he's very tall. I'm not. I'm short. But Spike is very high. Yeah.
All the time.
Very tall, I meant. Why can't I stay here and stream with Spike forever? I don't.
Yeah,
I
I have to go back to my beautiful Italian town and my.
I think 1 week of American food is the maximum amount of American food for a body that a body can take. So I can't. I'm contractually obligated by my doctors to return home.
They're at 13 life. They're gonna grief.
Alright, that's
Ah,
tricky.
what can we do?
Yeah, there's no way to play around it.
All right.
Lavinia. Whoa, that's so much sideboard.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup. I usually go down to baubles.
Really?
Yeah, maybe not down to 2. We have the Chalice on 0.
Iteration? You like them?
I don't like the dress downs.
Furies?
I don't like the Furies very much.
Heat is
yeah.
bad. No, don't cut bubbles. Don't cut bubbles. Why do you cut bubbles?
Because you bring in the Chalice on 0 and you have more artifact types
Oh,
too. Yeah.
okay, makes sense. And Lavinia, you can go Lavinia bubble combo.
Yeah.
Alright, but what do you keep? Fury?
I'll bring in the 3rd Emrakul.
Mm-hmm.
Put 1 Fury. Put like 2 Heats. It's fine. It's not good.
Bad.
Yeah.
Maybe bubbles better than heat.
I think you play the first Heat. Yeah. I guess it doesn't kill the 7/7.
Nah, heat is bad.
Yeah.
Let's play for a bubble.
Okay.
Dry me opener.
Yeah.
Play them. That's a lot
Funky
of
9
subs.
months. Bathrobe. Moose to the 4.
Lavinia's one-sided. Let's read it. Right, it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not too bad.
Spike, where's your Giganta? Where's your Giganta, Spike?
It's
Where's
in
your
my
Giganta? How does
it's
it
in
feel
my
to drop Giganta?
it's in my deck box downstairs.
Yeah. Oh. Can we read the card containment priest for the chat?
Yes, we can. If a non-token creature would enter battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. But it doesn't work against Living End because Living End exiles everything first, and the containment priest isn't in play to see the creatures enter. There's no situation where containment priest stops a Living End from bringing creatures back. But the containment priests are for creativity and dredge mostly.
Yeah, and they're tutorable with reverse. That's why I know Hollywood Moonlight.
Yeah, and the Moonlight's just not that good against dredge either.
Spike's very afraid of dredge in this moment. Many dredge players.
Every
around.
time last week there's a ton of dredge online. I don't know if it's the case. I haven't been playing as much. But it's also like when I have played against it, it's just like such a nightmare matchup.
Containment plus Sigarda stops a Living End.
It's the hostess.
Oh, because
the
you can't
5 mana,
sacrifice your creatures?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Sigarda. I haven't saw that card in forever.
I played the card in standard when I first started playing, and remember playing IQ and someone.
Alright.
Ultimate Liliana against me.
We got lands and spells.
Yeah, no Zagoth Triumph is kind of awkward here, but. Oh yeah, Tamia. Okay. So the simple 2-card combo: Containment Priest, Tamio, Collector of Tales.
Tamio, Collector of Tales. What do you fetch?
I'm just gonna wait on the fetch, I think.
Oh, a waiter.
Yeah.
We got a waiter.
Now it's easy peasy.
16 minutes left. Yeah. So
For-
exciting.
For the announcement. People just say this. They'll just say, it's 16 minutes.
16
they
minutes.
have no idea.
You want to be hyped for something in your life. And that's going to be the announcement. That's what Magic player are hyped about.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time where any Monday they could ban cards?
Yeah.
There was actually a time that this happened.
Yeah.
Any Monday could have happened. You couldn't be. You could never be safe.
The Pioneer lunches where they would just go to lunch, decide what to ban in Pioneer that day, come back, you have a new content for tomorrow.
Banning's only based on the Star City game events of the week prior, the weekend prior.
Of course. Bans every weekend from whatever wins the last tournament. A card from that deck gets banned.
Oliver to Michael and Friend deciding the Pioneer bans for the first 3 months of its life.
How do you feel about Shadow Prophecy end of turn here? Are you okay with final
nothing
numbers?
bad can happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight revamped burst, no way to play around this.
It's fine.
It's fine. We can go dress down and unbinding the 5/5.
They definitely have it. Maybe force of negation.
Yeah. Whoa,
Just
it
resolves.
resolved. I think we need a blue land so that you can hold up.
Yeah, we could take both of these.
I like it.
Yeah.
We don't really have a plan, but things will happen.
Things will happen.
Things will happen naturally.
Do you think Ragavan takes it? I think it's incredibly unlikely Ragavan gets banned. Ragavan is currently like doing worse in Modern than it's done in a long time.
Ragavan is great on the play.
Yeah.
On the draw, it's so medium. It's unreal. Like the difference is so good. It's so big.
Yeah, I think I've said this like at the beginning of the stream. I think this is gonna be my go-to answer for these kind of questions. Andrea said, "Wizards mostly does things at random." It's just so true. It's just true. They just mostly do things at random. I think it's just impossible to predict. You know exactly what's gonna happen. Pretty Lights 30 months. Thank you.
Is there a way we lose this game?
It's gonna be tough, especially because we just get to like eventually hardcast the Emrakul and.
I wanna share how I lost to Living End at the Star City game.
Sure.
I had 2 treasure up for counterspell. I tapped 2 lands for iteration. They countered it, and then they forced to bigger my treasure tokens,
Yeah, that was brutal.
and I couldn't hold up counterspell for their Living
This
End.
is Matthew's gonna buy beta planes today for Hammer Time.
That's good. That's good. Make sure not to buy damaged ones, because once you spend money on beta cards, you need them to look good. Otherwise, you draw them. You're supposed to be happy because you spent money on them, but they're like in bad conditions, and you feel bad.
Yeah.
So this is my suggestion. Like if you have beta cards, sure, but if you have to buy them, just go the good condition ones.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
This is just the 404 link. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's that page that's gonna be refreshed.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it seems to be somewhat indecisive. Can traverse for Lavinia, but then we can't hold up.
Yeah, with that shit mountain.
Yeah, well, we can play Steamus, and the next turn we can.
Alright.
Yeah, do it all.
That's what, tapped?
Yeah, I think
No.
it was tapped.
Alright.
We still would just hold up both surgeries. No, we're dead.
Brazen Borrower. Is Brazen Borrower the worst magic cards that gets played in Modern?
Thank you. People, I play all these blue decks, and every blue deck ever plays like let's add a borrower.
Yeah,
Let's play one borrower for the bad matchup.
I added to the team Uranus, to the Uranus deck. He was so bad every time. It never does anything.
I know. I'm always trash talking it.
Really.
Yeah.
With your commons and uncommons, you get to trash talk mythic rares.
One day they'll make a format where you can play all commons, and then I'll be happy.
Yeah.
One day.
They make a format with all commons, but
But they're all weird commander mechanics.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
they have
ones
stickers.
Yeah.
Do they have any common stickers cards?
I have no idea.
I hope so.
We're getting tempoed.
Oh wow. Well, it's an extra type for Emrakul though.
Yeah. You maybe traverse for something besides Lavinia, maybe Omnath.
What did you fetch?
I don't see a rush holding for Omnath. I'm probably getting basic island off this anyways.
So you want to get Lavinia now, or
I kind of want to Ren in 6. Maybe Ren ping the borrower. I feel like we can get Omnath instead of Lavinia. We have 2 surgeries for their combo. I think we may be like actually lose to the beatdown plan if we get Lavinia.
right?
We can go. We can go. Traverse, play Beseiju, traverse for Omnath, save Omnath for next turn, and then Probably just pick up a land with the Rin and 6.
What if you're paying a borrower?
I think having the land for Armnath next turn is better, but
You have it in play.
yeah, I haven't been playing. Yeah. I just being the
Let's go
borrower.
the borrower. Too good.
Yeah, Mythic Rare.
Also, they put an enchantment, a planeswalker in your graveyard. This way.
Yeah, that's true. And then they'll have 6 types, 1 land away.
This time I try, I'm always on top to never tap him for any mana. Never.
Yeah, I definitely found this. No, we tapped it for the binding, but
Binding.
yeah, I found that this is like the matchup where you really want the Zaggoth Triumph because you have extra blue and you're holding up your counter spells. And then I cut the Overgrown Tomb for the Zaggoth Triumph, and then every other matchup I wished it was Overgrown Tomb. So it's tough. Please, no bans for Modern. Just finish 4-color. Why do you think they'll ban something from 4-color? It could be any deck. They could ban Lava Spike. They could ban Blacksmith Skill. They could
Underworld
ban
Breach.
Underworld Breach, yeah. Whatever they throw at the dartboard this morning.
Let's go. Not Blacksmith Skill. Can happen. Blacksmith Skill is so good, it even stops creativity.
Unban Second Sunrise. I think they should unban Bridge from Below.
Splitter Twin. I think they should
Yeah,
have
maybe
Splitter
some
Twin
twin.
for content.
I know, it'd be so good. I'll be the happiest streamer alive.
Why your opponents always have 6 minutes less than you when you play like the slowest deck and streaming? Ooh,
It's this time slot.
it's about that time slot.
Yeah. Alright, so the Force plus Disputes. Wolf Skull, 10 months, thank you.
Invasive surgery.
What's great about surgery, you can't miss, so you can't like accidentally counter the outburst instead. But now the second one does nothing.
You didn't want to check the deck?
It's living in.
This is a dispute.
Someone in chat will
Chat.
just take that 1 second.
Chat, were you able to get top line?
I'm just seeing if we can Emrakul because we played 1
No,
land.
no.
We have 4. We're only 1 short.
Yeah. Chat, did you see what the opponents I boarded for game 3?
Yeah, someone give me a rundown. I'm gonna use the restroom.
It's okay, I'll click the final buttons. With 2 people, you like never have breaks. You didn't check what was in their hand.
It was a Force of Vigor, Charlotte.
It's okay, it's okay.
And, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, while I'm here all alone, I want to thank my mom for giving me this opportunity to fly to the United States to play a children card game. Thank you, Mom. I will be forever grateful of this opportunity. Man, that's so many clicks, Emrakul. Also, I want to say that Spike is the best streamer, single-handedly carrying the Magic game alone. I was only streaming Arena for a long time because I was afraid that if I would switch to Magic Online, nobody would watch. But Spike gave me oh, you know, if he can do it, maybe I also can do it. So I was able to get away from the Arena trap to play Magic Online, which is great, and I'm very happy I did. So yeah, here we are. He's our hero, yeah, for sure. How is Spike $8 million home? I don't know about that, but it's definitely a beautiful house that it's impossible to get in Italy. Like it's huge. It's huge. And there are only 2 people, and it's, I don't know, could host like 6 people easily. Opponent has a bold strategy. They went to 62, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No blue mana.
Yeah, Neeps, when I come back, I promise that I will play some vegan combo. Because I had a lot of people today asking me about vegan combo, so I'm sure that there's... Dog, what do you want?
Lucy, come get your chair over here. Come here. Come here. Let's keep this. We'll put back the Emrakul.
Hmm? Are you mulligan? I didn't notice.
It had no blue mana. No fetch land for the run. Ooh, this is
You can put the dog camera now.
I'll see if it points anywhere other than my Because right now it's just like get most of it in my leg. You can kind of see him in the crotch cam.
You got a cardboard of Mengu in the background.
That'd be awesome. I would love that.
We did that for a friend of... Whatever, long story. Alright, we got nothing. What do you take here? Well, one card is the only... Ooh, Fury. You're gonna bubble yourself.
Yeah, I think so. Just try to see if there's a sideboard card on top, we keep it.
Shuffle. We get what, breeding?
Yeah, I think breeding pool.
She got in the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
2 minutes before Tween and Ben?
According to them, you know.
I think it could happen. It could happen. You still need no. I think you should also do the sound of why is this still in the pack? How is it still in the pack?
Ooh, baby.
Never did not have it.
Never didn't have it, even a little. 1 minute till Karn ban. Karn ban would be interesting. What I like about the Karn ban is like all of a sudden sideboard cards against like kill a green thing, they always do something.
Yeah. Karn definitely a card to ban, unlike Nykthos, which is clearly a very balanced card for a format where people play 1 mana 2/1s. Dog?
Yeah.
It's time to go. The problem with banning like cards that are not strong is that why are you banning a card that isn't strong to play around a card that is strong? Like, I'll never understand this. Like, just whatever.
I think it's fair.
Whatever. Ooh.
I can't believe it.
Pass.
Yeah. Combining their borrower too. They get Delerium.
Colin, Internet accidentally created a BNR page and there's no BNR today. That would still be exciting. Like, a lot of people give reason to wake up this morning. Like, still, like, cool thing that they did.
Oh, they tapped out of 3 mana.
I just want lands. Nice. I just want lands.
I think we fired up. We get Delirium if we cast Iteration.
Okay.
We can maybe find Chalice too.
You two look the same height.
No way.
Yeah, we're like equally tall. Equally. The same. I'm actually taller right now.
Yeah, Andrea's taller than I am.
Yeah. The truth is that Spike is a giant.
I paid him. I said, you can come stay with me, but you have to make sure you mention how tall I am at every moment on stream.
A giant.
I guess the problem with the Chalice is... Okay, good.
What's the problem?
Well, I can't surgery there. They're living in.
I'm taller than Mason. Yeah, that too. Oh, yeah, I've never met him before. But.
Yeah. So Mason's whole thing, he's 6'2", right? He's 6'2" in single.
Mm-hmm.
Mason's actually like 6'5", 6'6", or something like that.
I don't know how much that is, but I'm assuming it's a lot.
It's like 3 inches taller than me.
Ooh. Is this a sideboard tribal deck?
Sideboard.
Do you draw like 5 sideboard cards in a row? Never missed a draw step.
They're thinking.
Giant. How do you lose from here? Well, you can lose from the like Black Lotus Mind Twist. No, actually, I can't lose with Black Lotus. Never mind. Plus you can't. Yeah,
It's a Mason Surgery Mind Twist.
All right, you can lose to.
Just dopey beatdowns maybe, but they've been missing land drops. We have removal. It's gonna be tough.
This is why Orion sucks. Yeah. Why does it suck?
Because they're saying that you don't draw this many sideboard cards.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think Spike broke it. This is by far the best deck ever. You have
Somebody clip that.
you're good against Orion. You're good against combo because you sideboard. There's no other decks in the format. It's literally 2 decks, combo and Orion. Solved.
Yeah.
It was this deck. This is the reason why I brought Murktide. So I wanted to play against the combo decks. And the Orion decks. I didn't. Orion is banned.
No.
No way.
No.
No way.
Why? Look at the deck I'm playing right now. They banned Yorion? Okay, I'll say for gameplay.
Let's read it. Let's read it.
Modern has been in a healthy place since they last banned and restricted update with good diversity among archetypes. The most popular competitive decks occupying a relatively small space in the metagame, 5%. However, as modern play continues to rebound since the high pandemic, we decided that could change and be considered for some time by banning Yorion. Yorion most commonly appears in Companion 4-color Omnath decks, which shows a strong win rate according to our matchup data and will likely to rise in popularity. In addition to gameplay balance concerns of the deck, we're factoring in physical dexterity requirements playing a deck vibes or tabletop. I do think that that's
Physically dexterity issues.
Yeah.
Because of fetch lands.
Yeah, it's just the game's just gonna take so long.
And more shuffling, physical cards. No, I think that's the reason. It's not power level. They didn't ban it for power level.
Pioneer looks good, baby. It's in a good place.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah,
what about? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, we can
Legacy. The legacy after games we can play. Okay. Present 9.
50. Oh, select the inverter. 49% win rate.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Vintage good.
All right.
The thing was
whatever.
Yeah, what was it? Was it just Beatook Massacre? Okay.
Yeah, good. That's okay. I mean, whatever. As we always say, we play with the cards that we're dealt.
Yeah. So I've had this like theory about 4-color Omnath for a long time. If they ever banned Yorion, I'd be curious to get your perspective. My thought is that if they ban Yorion, the deck overall has a higher win percentage. Where right now, not playing Yorion means you can never win the mirror match. You can never win.
Yeah, I remember. I hear you saying this all the time.
You have to play your 3 Yorion.
The reality is that, it's just when I was playing my Uranus deck, for example, the Yorion was just so good because you pitch it to Solitude, to force the negation, and it happened all the time. That was very relevant. It was just a free card for no cost because the decks, there's so many good cards. Your makes your mana base better, consistency is not an issue, and etc. But
yeah, it makes sense. You can't see.
Again, I think they banned Yorion because of the hate that the card gets.
Yeah.
Because it raised the price of modern decks a lot, and Wizards doesn't really care that their cards are that their decks are, and just a bunch of reasons.
Glory, 8 months. Thank you.
I also want to say that hashtag Mengu Finance yesterday, I bought 4 Fable of the Mirror Breaker on Magic Online.
You're gonna go way up.
We're going up to the moon. Yeah, yesterday Fable just dropped 20 ticks. It's unreal. Like, what were they expecting? I like people. Whatever. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Fable is safe. Pioneer Monic Pile. Yeah. So basically now, let's make a quick reaction to it.
I think that it's good to be for it. Like, I've played a lot of Paper Magic, and like Yorion is always like the most annoying card to exist.
All right, let's do it.
A video?
While you play, let's do a video.
Yeah.
All right, Spike, we're live on Spike stream, and they just banned Yorion in Modern. Spike, that's good, right?
Yeah, I Yorion just made gameplay really miserable in Paper Magic, especially. All the draws every round are Yorion decks. It takes so long to shuffle, especially the Yorion decks that are playing Mishra's Bauble. Too. Mishra's Bauble slows the game down so much.
I think overall, not much is gonna change to Modern. The Yorion deck will still gonna be great. It's gonna be a little bit easier to shuffle. You're gonna spend less money on your Magic decks, which is a thing that we all like.
Yeah.
And Modern is gonna keep on being the great format, the best format, and we're gonna keep on playing it. Bye. Okay. What if they just keep playing 80?
They can. They're free to. I will not stop them. I think I'm done to hit one more land drop before we play the Omnath. Maybe. I'll just hit one more. Breezy, 20 months. Thank you. Worst player here with the 11. I think overall this is going to be a positive change, but
yeah. It wasn't needed. It's one of those changes that like really won't change much.
Yeah, it's kind of very similar to the banning of Luris.
But, well, Luris killed the like.
Yeah, it's just
Shadow was the best deck.
Yeah,
and
but
now it's no
yeah,
more.
That's true.
Whereas the Yorion ban, it will will make the monopile decks good, but it's kind of a testament how the companion mechanic first nerfed and then banned.
Yeah.
I think it will change something. Like they said the same to the
So four color Omnath is not a dead deck. It will exist as 60 cards. You can even play Kihira. Well, we'll see how it performs, but like the reality is like, before it was very difficult to play a 60 card version of the 4-color Omnath deck where you just auto lose to the mirror and you don't gain that many equity, that many percentage points in other matchups. But you do gain some percentage points against combo decks, which 4-color Omnath tends to struggle with. I think you're still going to see 4-color Omnath be good against Murktide, Hammer Time, Yawgmoth, and it's going to be now better against combo strategies. Not by a ton, some small percentage points, but the fact that you don't have to consider Yorion for the mirror, I think you could see a deck like this deck. This is a strategy that maybe this dies because like the whole Emrakul plan against 4-color Yorion is like maybe dead. I don't know, but you'll have some kind of money pile. Money piles a deck in Modern will never die probably.
Yeah. Now your Gigantha's gonna be the best companion. How does it feel?
It was already so busted. Just like so many random decks and random brews just get this free 5/5 for no reason.
Yeah, I need to make a new Vivian deck list now.
Yeah. Sanspur, 5 months. Thank you.
No, I have a video coming out on my YouTube channel. That's your Rhinos.
Oh no.
All right.
Couldn't play around it.
No, I could not actually.
Yeah.
It was very not impossible to play around this. Want to play Vivian combo this Sunday? Sure. I will probably make some content about it. So if you stick around.
60 card Vivian combo.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
You still have to play Abundant Growth because Blood Moon will still be present.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody give us an F in the chat for the poor Death and Taxes players. Those poor bastards who sadly have lost their heroic companion.
What if... creativity is going to be so good now.
Yeah.
Actually,
it was one of
that
was one of the better matchups for it.
Yeah. The spring on the Yorion decks.
Alright, opponent gives us the GG. Drew a sideboard card every single turn of this game. Is 60 card 4-color viable? Yeah, it is. You've seen people have built the deck in the past. I know Canister's worked on the archetype. It is still going to be a deck, and I always think that that's kind of a good thing when bannings happen. That like the people who have invested all the money in the deck, they still get to have a somewhat playable version of the strategy if that's possible, and definitely will be here.
So where I go? What's that start?
Probably Murktide. It could be Living End. I mean, any deck that plays Otawara, right? No, not again.
Crazy. Living End just won the challenge.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Maybe missed their land drop. Isn't this the new version of my play? Yeah, you could play something close to this.
Oh, crazy. You play this deck?
Yeah.
Did you have any informations about the ban list that you decided to play this deck this morning?
No.
That's exactly for
I was
color
just yeah. I
post-ban.
know.
Aspiring Spike sees the future and plays decks.
Maybe we can get Emrakul in the yard with Shadow Prophecy here. Win game 1. Upkeep to play on force. Double Beseiju. People always want to like Beseiju lands super aggressively. They're just gonna get shock lands and maybe even cycle something. You can only Beseiju once this turn anyways.
Maybe they don't have any land in their deck.
Yeah, maybe.
They're just playing 3 lands. Who knows? Actually, your opponent destroyed all your.
Yeah, that did happen
lands.
to me. Like the winner of the as modern SCG did Beseiju all my shock lands.
Yeah.
So who am I to say that line's not good?
He was following the Twitch chat suggestions.
Rosen, 22 months, thank you.
Can we still play 80 cards? Just to say 80 cards, by the way.
Yeah, the rest in peace to one of the best memes, huh? Rosen, 22 months. Subbed here almost as long as I've been subbed to Mengu. Awesome.
Thank you, Rosen. Who's the longest?
No, they're subbed here almost as long as they've been subbed to you.
You've been subbed to me?
No, they've been subbed to you.
Yeah, but whatever. What's going on? Dress D's? We're gonna
make it beat 3 Riverwinders, a Waker, Street Wraith. It'll be easy.
Game 1 seems very beatable.
Yeah, I know. I've beaten it like one time out of like maybe 6 or 7.
Game 1 seems
Yeah, a lot of separate cards. Amino Bomb, think of it 6 months. Appreciate you. Easy sideboarding. Finally excited to go to F&M, not see Yorion Pinos anymore. Yeah, it's like the shuffling. I mean,
I think people overall would be happier.
Yeah.
Because the players at the Yorion, they still will play the same deck and will be good, and the people who don't, like, that's fine. Like, I don't think we needed it. I think the format is super balanced, and in fact, they didn't say anything about win rates.
Yeah. They used numbers on Legacy. They didn't say. They said, "Oh, it's high."
It's always like this. Wizards use this number whenever they want, and doesn't use them whenever they don't want.
Yeah.
Like when the banned were historic, it had a 47 win percentage.
Yeah, people always point to like specific things they say in ban announcements, like, and this is why they're gonna do this, but they just have no standard. You know, it's
somebody at Wizards said, "Oh, I got some complaint by my
children's
friends."
Yeah, they went to F&M. They went to F&M. They played against Yorion, and they said, "This is bullshit.
Who made this mechanic?" It was probably the CEO of Hasbro. Give it a call. Be like, I do something.
Dad, my friend had bought a Yorion deck,
and Wizards goes like,
"I played Murktide,
but this deck wins 48% on our challenges. It doesn't matter. The last 3 top 8s and no Yorion. It doesn't matter. We have to ban it." Because the boss said, "So that's okay. You play the cards that they deal you with. Remember, it's not." Yeah, shuffling 80 cards with a lot of fetch land was not amazing.
Yeah, I never enjoyed it either. I did one tournament with Yorion, and I swore it off after that. Containment Priest does not stop living end. Their priests are for creativity and dredge mostly. You can bring them in a couple other spots. I have to go with binding.
Thank you, Tandy.
Oh, I was supposed to play the Heath so I could get another blue source off the strand.
Says, most of the time I go stream, you're asleep. Have you considered changing your sleep schedule to follow my stream? Have you considered that? Alright, I think I have officially tweeted and posted everything. so we're fine.
Yeah, if a ban list happens and you don't tweet about it, did it even happen in the first place?
I mean, so I just tweet. I
Yeah.
like the whole. You need some blue mana.
Yeah, I messed up. I was supposed to use the Winsome Teeth to get the Savai Triumph, where the only blue that Heath can get is the breeding pool, and the breeding pool's in the hand.
Oh, you don't have out with Fountain?
No, I keep waffling back between Fountain.
Yeah,
and,
if you play 60 cards, is.
Yeah, you can't have everything.
Wow, now you don't have to say the sentence anymore.
Yeah.
Now you can't return Yori on turn 3.
Dead meme.
You need to draw some spells. Paper events are coming back in positive. The reason why paper events are
Ooh, that's best draw.
struggling isn't because of Yorian. The reason.
There's no big open tournament series that queues into
Yeah.
something. There's no GPs. There's no SCG opens that queue into an invitational. There's the NRG series, but they're very region locked. It's like it's like, kind of a weird part of the country, to focus your tournament series on. I know it's because that's like their area, but
Like if Wizards cares about a pro circuit, or if Star City Game cares about a pro circuit, then you can see the how do you say, people attending more tournaments. Yeah, it's kind of this.
hope we don't accidentally.
It's my same target. I
Yeah.
can't miss.
Yeah, this is Andrea's last morning here. He's just doing one more
actually,
stream.
Less than an hour.
So my Lavinia, which is my traverse target, is in the graveyard. Getting the Omnath in the graveyard is nice if they do stick the living end. I'll have sorcery go to the graveyard here. Enchantment, if I don't take the iteration.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
6
iteration, right?
Yeah, I can traverse for
Emrakul.
Emrakul and cast it in just a couple turns.
We can go traverse iteration.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Here, make sure to get blue mana though. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
If you don't have blue mana.
Iteration first, I think, for
Yeah.
traversing for Emrakul. Can't Stevens off the foothills.
Ah. It's okay, you just exile.
Yeah, we have a second. We have more Emrakuls.
How many Emrakuls you have? 3, right?
3, yeah.
let's go exile one.
And
Why didn't you get the...
I feel like I want the Flusterstorm
Flusterstorm
for
is better.
the Force. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like this is safer.
This mana base was not...
Yeah, it's not perfect.
You have way too many Boros lands.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Like, look at this Boros. You have 4 Boros lands.
You got the Sacred Foundry for Hollowed Fountain.
I fetch?
I think we just hold it. If you fetch end of turn there, they can respond to with the Violent Outburst. I think I'll fetch now. Might need Chalice or something. Yeah. I think maybe holding is better, although it's probably fine to do this.
And we get the Emrakul. Yeah, I think another Mengu finance advice. If you want to buy Mythic Massacre for your commander, buy it now. Because the price will likely go down a little bit now, and then will go back up immediately afterwards. So
That's good advice. So we could cast
but
the
now I
Binding.
mean like the next week.
We ever just let this resolve? We just get Omnath Lavinia to play.
Wow, I would never consider that. What do they get? Grief, which is
Riverwinder,
annoying.
yeah.
2 Riverwinders. You can Leyline Binding something.
Yeah?
They grief your Emrakul though.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But this feels like a super beatable board state. Although they have 2 Riverwinders, they're both hexproof. But the problem is, like, they're probably going to untap and Living End again. And it's better for us to do this now when we can Binding something.
Yeah. So you want to let this resolve, and they grief your Emrakul. You binding the grief. They mess up with your top deck. They have 2/5/5s that attack you. What do you do? Chump block with Lavinia?
Yeah, I think it's a Fluster Storm because they have the attackers immediately this way.
Why don't Fluster Storm? Because it's likely that
They're gonna just
they're
untap
gonna
and do
play
it
another
again.
one. Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Then they have one living in left in the deck. They could have drawn it too. Oh, it seems like they drew it.
What?
They pitched one to grief and then yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I forgot to bring in the third one of this. I think he does shine. 2 months.
Yeah, they think Battlewits is a fringe powerful competitive. Well, it's top 8 of the GP. Battlewits. Yui Jensen actually top 8 of the GP with it.
You got to read the rules committee. There's no way the rules committee thinks Battle Wits is a fringe competitive deck. That's not. I'm gonna control effort. Cards, encouraging cards, large decks like Battle Wits have existed in the past, but usually fringe on competitive play.
Yeah.
Rather than this is like
Existed
a
in the
nice
past.
way to phrase this. You know what I mean? Fringes on the fringes of competitive play means not
Hey,
yeah.
Top 8 of the GP. That's...
Yeah, this is like not, you know.
You top 8 of the
You-
GP?
you- I think good advice is to not read too much into like the words in the band announcement. They're just made by an intern in the morning of. Same in 14 months. Not actually, but
You usually made it before lunch or after
Yeah.
lunch. Yeah, I think. Dexterity, what does it mean?
It's like the physical skill of shuffling the
okay.
deck, and so some people have a hard time with it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, makes sense. Same reason why they banned it since it's Divine Utopia Legacy.
Yeah, I had just bought into Miracles and Legacy when they banned it.
Or Second Sunrise in Modern. I mean, they were also like good decks.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, I have like a little bit of a hand trimmer, so I'm always I do also have some dexterity issues.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm knocking things over all the time.
No, you also playing the cards.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You definitely have some more experience.
On the third line of the Legacy announcement, they used a comma and not a period. This creates a subjective clause instead of two statements. Should we therefore assume that by linking the claim presented, this means that within 3 to 5 months that they will ban punishing fire? I think you've connected the dots together. Oh, look, this player's also 61 cards. That the Living End players go
I
up.
remember
Yeah.
once I was going to play Living End in a tournament.
Mhm.
And I watched a bunch of Nassif stream because he was playing Living End. And he sided to 62, 61,
Yeah.
64.
I remember that. We're equal to 4 here.
And we have our favorite land.
Yeah,
Savage Rhino.
no sideboard cards. We'll draw fetch land. We'll have perfect mana. Dot slash get speed. Switch prime. Thank you.
I love Texas. It's nice. It's not cold, which is cool.
Easy.
It's very nice that it's not cold. I think we go Savage Rhino regardless of what's on
Yeah,
top.
probably.
Regardless, because we have to
Yeah.
go right on.
Well, if we win in 6 on turn 2, though, then they can just Living End run the draw.
Yeah. Also, I love that like every Magic player I played against was so nice.
They have to play Ren 6 anyways.
Really.
So one thing, they played the Breeding Pool tapped, so they don't have a 1-mana cycler.
They don't have one. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we only have 1 blue source, so it's going to be tough to...
Reading pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are people not nice in Italy? Yes. I wouldn't say they aren't, but they were very nice here. It's not that if they're nice in one place, they're not nice in another one. Can you make a 60-card Vivian combo? See, there's so many people want Vivian combo. I told you.
Good content.
I will make 60 cards Vivian combo. we should have waited.
Yeah, so subtlety gets us pretty bad.
No, I could have just waited with so
Yeah.
many land drops.
Yeah.
Why did we have to rush?
Well, we have land drops. We don't have the right colors. I guess we just took. I know right here. We should have waited. We should have waited.
They said I 2-0 somebody and then tell they could have played better. I like to try to give some advices if the person seems like one that can take them. Because, you know, there's those players that they don't want to take the advices.
Yeah.
And then there's the players that seem that they would love to get an advice from me. So if I feel that the person I'm playing against is a nice guy, I give them an advice, not to make them feel bad. Side events went well. Ooh, Filippo Kappa, I know this guy. Why is he playing Modern?
Do you have an idea what they'd be playing?
They only play Limited as far as I know.
What would a limited player play? Hammer, yeah.
Hammer. Oh no, actually, he's going to Vegas, so he probably is testing. Yeah, he's playing Hammer, I think, because of the fact that he's a limited player only. Dwarven Mine.
Could be any deck.
Yeah, could be any deck. What are you playing? Legacy? 8 cast.
Oh, we forgot our Orvars. We could traverse for Orvar. Oh, they really know about it though.
Yeah, but then they
what can they do?
cast their cards. Seems another tough matchup, game 1.
Yeah, it can be. You have like 4 heat, 4 bindings, so you get to like kill Archon pretty well.
Okay. What's the time? 10:31.
Yeah.
Alright, only 1 hour left.
Speed run last 2 matches with the the slowest deck.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think we want to draw that.
You wanna kill the goblin?
I think so. I think we just go Ren, pick up the Strand, binding the Goblin.
You wanna? Okay.
Can we do that? It's main phase because of Spell Pierce.
And then nothing can go wrong here.
Yeah, what could they have? What could they have?
Nah,
they have no board. They have...
Nah, they have nothing. 3 lands. It's just turn 3.
Yeah.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, but if they do Archon, we can like creativity or Shot of Prophecy. If we hit heat or binding, we get to kill the Archon at least.
Yeah, the Archon will not do as much value.
Yeah.
Just killing a Rand, discarding a card, drawing a card. It's okay.
It's nothing. There was an Uro and a Crux ETB.
Yeah. I could also just play. Oh, I think they have a Thunder in Titan. I think they have Thunder in Titan. Actually, they don't have Archon. I think it's possible.
2 Archons gone.
Ooh, they don't have lands. That's so unlucky. 2 Archons gone. They play like 3. Which, by the way, you should play 4 if you ever want to play creativity. Please play 4. I see so many. Even the winner at 3. Don't.
1 left in the deck. Too easy. Too easy.
Oh. That explains it. Ooh, close. What do you do?
I think I get Overgrown too, so I can have Savai Triumph
cool.
up.
I like it. Okay.
Or I could just get Sacred Foundry.
Yeah.
Right. I think I get Sacred Foundry so I can Fury maybe next turn.
Yeah. Also, you love getting
Boros land.
Boros lands. Wow. Yeah, sure. You got 2 answers.
Yeah. I think we just take both.
Do you know heat though?
I think that I like to heat more just in case they have an answer to the binding. They have other Archons in the yard to reanimate. Maybe if they didn't, then you take.
Because against living again that persists. Like only graveyard strategies. Yeah, play 4. And I think endurance is an all-time high with breach. And,
no track. I think we switch prime. Thank you.
And this deck can persist now.
Should go Omnath into Fury.
Do you even have any red land left?
I have Steam Vents.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, but I have 2 Boros. Yeah.
Why did you?
Got the Overguns
Why did you take so many Boros lands? What's wrong?
Yeah, this should be a Hallowed Fountain.
No, it could be like literally any other land.
Yeah.
Like any other land. I get busy first. There was once again
Yeah.
no way
No way to play around it.
to play around this.
Yeah, just Hardcast Fury.
There you have what? Mana leak? It's okay, no mana leak.
Yeah. They want Archon in the deck. Sometimes, you know, they play very few persists.
I want to check how much is Fable and Paper in all Magic Online now. Let me see the stonks. Woo! Money!
How much is it up?
65!
What?
Last night was 38! That's good. I love to make finance. Magic finance. It's so fun. So fun. Magic finance is just so fun. Ah, I love it. Imagine if I could do this with like real money. Like actually.
I hear some people do, yeah.
Like that's.
I was teasing, yeah.
That's cool. All right. 5 cards in their hand.
Maybe Heat first, play around
Yeah.
Spell Pierce.
Okay.
We'll draw a fetch land.
There it is.
Too easy.
And then we do what?
Hmm.
You can
we just game live?
you pass.
Yeah. I don't know. I think casting the iteration's fine. We have, 3 mana floating, but we can't cast Shadow Prophecy. You can only cast like really Rin and 6 or removal spell on Rin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm fine just passing. Draw a fetch land next turn. We get to just Omnath trigger the Rin.
So they have 5 cards. They shouldn't have much.
Yeah. They have bolts.
Oh, they have bolt. One bad card they could have is persist.
Yeah. It's like that. I had so many people this weekend who were like, they're going to ban Fable and Pioneer. It's going to happen. They're going to ban Fable and Pioneer. Why?
It's so crazy.
Yeah,
It's so
I know.
crazy to think that.
I know.
You really don't have to play Pioneer to think that.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't counter spell?
No, they can't really have anything, right?
No. Ooh.
Cause we have 5 types.
Alright.
Easy.
Iteration.
Probably don't need the extra fetch land.
Yeah, some more Boros lands are always welcome here. It's Boros 5 color deck.
Yeah.
Do you want some more ribs? I think I'm fine. I think after this
Yeah,
week.
we had unlimited ribs plus sides for $16. It was great.
After this week's, no more ribs. Next time. Hello, Winston.
Hawk, 26 months. Thank you. Yorin is gone. I never have to shuffle my 80 card deck 600 times per tournament just again. Yeah. I think that if you were gonna ban another card for like tournament play to make tournaments go better, it's definitely Mishra's Bauble. All weekend, me and my opponents were like, just the Bauble, Surveil, Upkeep, triggers. It's so much smoother on Magic Online. We played Cube last night, and it was just so weird to play a match of Magic that wasn't just fetching and bobbling for the first 3 turns nonstop.
You go land, 1 drop. Wait, Fable? Isn't that banned?
What is Wizards thinking?
Can you cast the cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, Bobble too.
Let's do it. It was nice to Winston.
That.
Cube was a Leave the Dream cube. I
Yeah.
think we all lived our dream.
We were living the dream last night.
We all lived the dream, I think.
I drafted mono white life gain again.
We all lived the dream. The dream that I lived was I could never win. My opponent had a million creatures, and I went to Purphoros into Tempt with Vengeance to deal 10 damage. That was my dream lived.
Oh.
You missed a line drop.
Yeah, I thought that they were floating mana, so I thought they were gonna do something. So I was just hovering over the okay.
You have Temple Guard in your deck. That's
Yeah.
sweet. Ooh, 2 Spell Pierce.
All right, we get to.
Ooh, you can
with
discard
the
card.
Ren, Yeah.
You can discard. Honestly,
Yeah,
you
their
don't
hand
want to
is so
discard
bad.
anything. You keep it.
Just attack.
Jump attack.
Can fetch and look at their list.
That too.
Kind of surprised they're still playing. I mean, they must think that like Persist is just a super live out, which I guess it is.
Hey, you card the treasure.
See this for we got treasure. 2 more persists.
Wow. 3 persist. Okay.
It's weird that they had a spot where they could have fetched a black mana. They didn't. I guess they just had more fetch lands, but thank you.
Inspectors again.
Oh, I guess I forgot to
that's
ping
fine,
them.
that's
Yeah,
fine. Oh yeah, sure.
Very small.
Finished.
Aether Claw, 20 months. Thank you. And Pro Winston with the new Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Bro Winston. Thank you.
Retreat while unbanning.
End combat phase.
Just have them all on.
Alright, I'll let you finish.
Yeah, I'm good.
This Moses is very sensitive. Up the island.
Yeah. Mountain, 5 months. Thank you.
Should you get into modern?
I'm liking modern.
I mean, it depends. Modern is the best format, but it's way more expensive than Pioneer. But yeah.
I'm getting the Soul of Windgrace in this matchup.
Traverse for Priest. What do you don't like? Maybe too many removal spells.
Yeah, I think that's probably correct. I really like that. I guess against the Persist version, Binding's probably maybe a bit better.
Yeah, it's got all of them, but
Yeah, just like 2 heats. So it's pretty good. How the meta shift nudge Joran's banned. I mean, modern is such like a complex ecosystem. You can't like perfectly predict. I don't think things are going to change too much, but obviously the Yorion decks are going to become less popular.
Let's say winner or loser. The loser are definitely the decks that played Yorion, and also the decks that had a good matchup against Yorion. So like Scape Shift, maybe also Creativity.
Yeah, I would say that.
Winner are the decks that had a bad matchup against Yorion. So Murktide,
Yawgmoth, Hammer. Yeah.
Ardent Scales. Affinity. Yeah. So that you can really just put it that way. And John. Yeah, true.
Yeah. John is back, baby. You believe?
Are we believers?
I think we're believing.
No, that's okay. Worst case scenario, you lose.
Yeah.
It's not like nothing happens to you. That's what they say.
Worst case scenario, you lose.
Oh, mill. That's true.
Yeah.
Lady cards decks anymore.
That's funny. I just put Yorion into John. Yeah, I always love the. Oh no, my pet deck that plays Yorion. What could they have? How could they have done this? My death and taxes deck.
Maybe Stomping Ground we should have taken here. You can't. Never mind.
Yeah. Maybe stomping ground.
No, you
but
can't. You
I
can't.
think
You
you have to believe.
No, you have the fluster.
Oh right.
In paper was a legal play.
Yeah, of course.
This is the famous legal in paper, unlegal in Magic Online.
We might be entering one of the worst case scenarios. Scam gets a lot better. Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
Boris matchup. Boris rises again. All right, no plays. Your turn. Literally no plays available. You're walking to school. Bye bye, Pugadin. And what time do you usually end the stream?
Usually between like 1 and 3 p.m.
All right, tomorrow I return home at noon. I might fire off an afternoon stream. That can come. Let me be.
Yeah.
Go.
It's gonna raid you for the first time.
Yeah, you can raid me for the first time. How many hours of travel ahead of you? 20, 22, something like that. Yeah, 2 layovers.
I can see if I don't draw a land here.
Almost.
Couldn't have played around it.
Alright. Go. More lands than the previous hand.
Slightly better mana too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we keep the
Use the land
defense.
for sure, yeah.
We have the domain next turn with the Temple Garden. You should play this tapped.
Did we like the Days Undoing control deck that Top hated? Personally, no. But
Yeah,
maybe
I'm not a big
Spot
fan
likes
of Days Undoing
it.
either.
That's a deck that's gonna gain from
Yeah,
your being
yeah.
gone. Maybe
Well,
yes.
maybe the Days Undoing version specifically doesn't, since
It was a good matchup against
yeah,
control.
Narset was like the big hedge for them. That player was I lost to him the next to last round. He was very, very, very good, like just super experienced control player.
He was playing so fast.
Yeah, very, very good
He
at
was
playing
playing
really
so
fast.
fast.
Like we went into like the last game with like 12 minutes or something. We went into game 2 with like 22 minutes left after a really crazy game 1. Very good player.
Shadow Prophecy.
Very nice too.
He was all foil.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
foil blue white control with like. There were 2. It's funny in the top tables. There were 2 blue white control players, both full foil deck. Matt played it on last round.
The only way to do it.
The only way to play control is if you foil it out.
Is there coverage of the tournament? No. Star City they like to just, you know.
We're just happy that they make a tournament these
Yeah.
days with these conditions. Asking for coverage is too much.
Yeah.
It's not.
Maybe one day.
It's not great days for organizing paper events. So maybe if people show up more, there will be coverage.
Think 4-color elements will be good again. I think maybe that deck was never good, but yeah, I think that that style of deck becomes.
Okay, I like this counter spell.
Yeah, I do.
You don't
too.
want to make them discard the persist, the Archon.
Yeah. Think I'm asking her to do 60 conversion without focused on assembling Time Warp, Ewit, Ephemerate. I think that it's more likely to be a bit more streamlined with only 60 cards. You have less room for. No, we can't surgery.
Classic surgery. Worse than any other possible play that you could put in your sideboard.
But you get to feel really smart.
What do you enjoy more, Red Green Breach or a Bant Ephemerate?
It's hard for me to enjoy anything more than Bant Ephemerate.
All right. I can accept that.
Red Green Breach was good to play though. I liked it.
No way to play around this other instant spell on the stack. like resisting the urge to fetch up that Sacred Foundry. I can see progresses here. Okay.
Growing.
Red. Perfect. Ooh.
Traverse for Omnath this turn. Hold binding.
Yeah. Hold Fluster.
Well, we have 6 card types, 5 mana. What are we missing? We're missing creature. Maybe just get a fetch land.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think I like it.
Island? No.
Yeah, probably fetch land a bit better.
Blood Crypt. This game will win.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I keep chopping the demons for some reason.
Okay. And bottle exile. Okay, sure.
We get
Land first, so
yes, Stomping Ground or Sacred Foundry.
Or 4. No, okay. No,
It's,
no, yeah.
It's not a Boros land. I can't get the Boros land.
Can't take Boros lands. You have to resist the urge. But basically, once you have a triumph of the Boros colors, you just are fine there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe you should just cut the Sacred Foundry entirely to discard.
Probably can't discard the strand, so we need, maybe just a heat.
Also the strand, maybe it was fine.
Yeah, it's just we can't cast Emrakul if the Ren dies. Not that it's like super likely to die, but I mean just do a bolt with the dwarf attack.
What companion gets banned next?
I mean, Giganta is like oh. Well. No.
You want to just deny a card, maybe?
Yeah, I think we're so ahead on cards here.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Like the Giganta is like actually broken. Like some decks they just get this free 5/5 with like no investment at all, and you just win the random game because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like a huge thing, right?
No, it's
yeah.
not.
Yeah, I'm not saying to ban it, but I do think it's the best companion because of that dynamic. Could we wait a turn on the Emrakul, like maybe cast Creativity into Invasive Surgery, and then the card does something. Although they're gonna cast it here, I guess.
Yeah, they go Creativity, we go Binding.
Yeah.
No, on top, go Emrakul.
Yeah.
1 mana, Swords to Plowshares. What a bomb. You can even ping the dwarf.
Just a jump attack into it, I guess.
Sure.
Another Emrakul for next turn.
Take that Orbard. Actually, Rider is good against Orbard.
Yeah. They're adapting. Get to see what the tech is.
Fetch empty.
Yeah. It's a 4 spell pierce. These were on the main deck, were they?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just remembering.
Alright, keep.
Yeah.
If they top deck Creativity or Transmogrify, could. Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So we're 3-1. Sweet.
One more.
Beat
Beat our record from.
Wow, look at that! Look at that
Friday?
record. 2-1, 2-1, 1-2, 2-1.
all the matches in this deck is always 3 matches.
Let me take a look at this deck. I want to see it more closely. So Winggrace needed in this deck.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I like it. We haven't seen it in action today, but it's been good.
You always took your own now. You never.
Well, there's spots where you only have four mana instead. A lot of times you want to like hold Omnath for Omnath plus land. This is when you actually play out 4 instead.
Is Bloodmoon better or worse with Yoran gone? It's worse, for sure.
Yeah,
because the decks, like they're gonna be more Murktide, more, just decks where Bloodmoon is not good against.
Yeah, we do a 4-1 prediction.
4-1 prediction? Wow.
Yeah, very
Let me
generous.
see how you do the prediction.
Oh, Mengu split. This was last time.
Wow, we can do it again?
Yeah.
Last time
Yeah,
we
it
lost.
it saves all of the
Last time we
the
lost.
previous ones.
No, no.
Yeah, not on the play. Let's keep the 7. Go back in time. Okay, the doubters are gonna start pouring in.
I'll take this pause to go to the bathroom.
Any 4-card hand with your hand, huh? And then 2 fetch lands. Not even 1 solitude. We don't have enough white cards for solitude. I want to keep the soul. I'll keep the bauble and look for a Ren. Opponent's on a mold of 6. Okay. Mold of 4, 2 iterations. That's a mold 6. We're up against Titan, probably. Oh, Merfolk. Okay, we're a Fury deck against Merfolk. I hear that's good. The Believers might get paid off after all. I've had better top decks. The beautiful Boros land. No, just get Steam Pens. We have the Triumph after the iteration next turn. Will Moonifix be better? I mean, it's hard to say for sure. I think that like right now the Moonifix were like a lot better against the Yorion decks than they had been previously, right? Where for a while, I feel like Moon was not an effect that was something you even like wanted that much against 4-color Yorion. But then once they would printed Leyline Binding, which is still going to be a presence in the format, obviously. But once they printed Leyline Binding, Blood Moon became better against these decks and. With creativity being popular makes Moon, I think, still a reasonable choice. There's some things to like about Blood Moon still. Shadow is probably better now. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah, any deck with a bad Omnath matchup, a bad Yorion matchup got better. It's not these are the things that are like kind of like easier to say or point out or whatever. Okay, so next turn I can go just 2 damage, 2 damage. Obviously, if they have subtlety, we'd probably just lose, but I think we're on a mold of 4. Probably better to just hope they don't have it. Weren't the best your index all mid-ranges? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not sure exactly what the point is, but I would say yes. So if people say mid-range comes back because of Yorion, that's not like a real sentence. That's not what they actually mean. When someone says mid-range is coming back now, mid-range is back on the menu, they mean exactly 2014 Jund. That's the only thing that they mean. They're just, there's just still, a deranged group of Jund players that they just want to play 2014 Jund every day for the rest of their life, and then they can die happy, Anytime you see a comment on Reddit, mid-range is viable again. That's not what they're saying. I mean specifically 2014 Jund. Disagree, Gen Saga's been there for a while. Yeah. There's been plenty of other good mid-range strategies. Gen Saga, Scam, Murktide is a mid-range deck, But that's not what they mean. It's code. Okay, sacks the Islet. Hopefully they fire up Mutavault. No, they just have infinite Silvergill Adepts. Gross. Okay, let's see if we draw Fury. We get to just kill their whole board. That'd be so nice. Traverse too. Okay. We could get Omnath also. Fury's just gotta be the... It's gotta be the line. We get to start attacking, I think. Yeah. Ask for 10 months, I can thank you. Welcome back. Glad you're able to pop in now. Hope your life issues go away. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, Mengu's in the bathroom. I'm still gonna show up with 80 cards, yeah. Why not main phase the ley line last turn? I don't know what we need to main phase it. I didn't cast a ley line because I could draw Fury and kill their entire board, which I did draw. And then they dismember the Fury. Their hand is Silver Gill Adept and 2 mystery cards, and then they don't play anything. I have 5 card types in my yard. I have to go to 1 to cast Emrakul. So I should have cracked the Heath. Okay, we're casting Emrakul against Merfolk. Going to 1.
This is game 1?
This is game 1.
For your mulligan to 1? To
1
5?
to 4.
To 4?
Yeah.
I eat a cookie and a bit my lip.
That's a terrible way to start the journey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What would you do if this deck got banned?
I would quit Modern. I would quit. I would quit Magic. I would.
Would you sell your collection at 70% to the next vendor?
I would make a deranged tweet too, of course.
Tagging wizards.
Yeah, yeah.
And also tagging some random influencers like me, for example.
Yeah, probably specifically you.
Oh yeah, that never happens. Nobody ever tags me in said tweets.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Not on the play. Let's keep the 7. Go back in time. Okay. The doubters are gonna start pouring in.
I'll take this positive as the bathroom.
Any 4-card hand with your hand, huh? And 2 fetch lands. Not even 1 Solitude. We don't have enough white cards for Solitude. I want to keep the Soul. I'll keep the Bauble and look for a Wren. Opponent's on a mull to 6. Okay. Mull to 4, 2 iterations. That's a mull to 6. We're up against Titan, probably. Oh, Merfolk. Okay, we're a Fury deck against Merfolk. I hear that's good. The Believers might get paid off after all. I've had better top decks. The beautiful Boros land. No, just get Steam Pens. We have the Triumph after the iteration next turn. Will Moonifix be better? I mean, it's hard to say for sure. I think that like right now the Moonifix were like a lot better against the Yorion decks than they had been previously, right? Where for a while, I feel like Moon was not an effect that was something you even like wanted that much against 4-color Yorion. But then once they would printed Leyline Binding, which is still going to be presence in the format, obviously. But once they printed Leyline Binding, Blood Moon became better against these decks, and you know, with creativity being popular makes Moon, I think, still a reasonable choice. There's some things to like about Blood Moon still. Shadow is probably better now. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah, any deck with a bad Omnath matchup, a bad Yoran matchup got better. It's not, you know. These are the things that are like kind of like easier to say or point out or whatever. Okay, so next turn I can go. It's 2 damage, 2 damage. Obviously, if they have subtlety, we'd probably just lose. But I think we're on a multi 4. Probably better to just hope they don't have it. Weren't the best Uran decks all mid-ranges? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not sure exactly what the point is, but I would say yes. So yeah, so if people say mid-range comes back because of Yorion, that's not like a real sentence. That's not what they actually mean. When someone says mid-range is coming back now, mid-range is back on the menu, they mean exactly 2014 Jund. That's the only thing that they mean. They're just, you know, there's just still, you know, a deranged group of Jund players that they just want to play 2014 Jund every day for the rest of their life, and then they can die happy, you know. Anytime you see a comment on Reddit, mid-range is viable again. That's not what they're saying. I mean specifically 2014 Jund. Disagree, Gen Saga's been there for. Yeah. There's been plenty of other good mid-range strategies. Gen Saga, Scam, Murktide is a mid-range deck, you know. But like, yeah, but that's not what they mean. It's code. Okay, sacks the Islet. Hopefully they fire up Univault. No, they just have infinite Silvergill Adepts. Gross. Okay, let's see if we draw Fury. We get to just kill their whole board. That'd be so nice. Traverse too. Okay. We could get Omnath also. Fury's just gotta be the. It's gotta be the line. We get to start attacking, I think. Yeah. Ask for 10 months, I can thank you. Welcome back. Glad you're able to pop in now. Hope your life issues go away. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, Mengu's in the bathroom. I'm still gonna show up with 80 cards, yeah. Why not main phase the Leyline last turn? I don't know what we need to main phase it. I didn't cast a Leyline because I could draw Fury and kill their entire board, which I did draw. And then they dismember the Fury. Their hand is Silvergill Adept and 2 mystery cards, and then they don't play anything. I have 5 card types in my yard. I have to go to 1 to cast Emrakul. So I should have cracked the Heath. Okay, we're casting Emrakul against Merfolk. Going to 1.
This is game 1?
This is game 1.
For your mulligan to 1? To
1
5?
to 4.
To 4?
Yeah.
I ate a cookie and a bit my lip.
That's a terrible way to start the journey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What would you do if this deck got banned?
I would quit Modern. I would quit. I would quit Magic. I would.
Would you sell your collection at 70% to the next vendor?
I would make a deranged tweet too, of course.
tagging wizards.
Yeah, yeah.
And also tagging some random influencers like
yeah.
me, for example.
Yeah, probably specifically you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that never happens. Nobody ever tags me in said tweets.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want to see on Twitter when I logged in.
Yeah.
What's up? It's me, your friend, Aspiring Spider.
Oh, that's the donation sound.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh no, now they're gonna spam it. Hold on. I got 24th at SCG Con. I had a really good day one. I was your day one round 3 mark opponent. Yeah, you were my only loss on day one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he didn't know you were famous?
I'm not famous.
You lose to people that don't know that you're famous?
Apparently so. Apparently so.
Wow.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the cheer. What do they have? Trickster?
I mean, I didn't expect this. Welcome, it's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
Yeah.
Do you lose? Alright.
Yes. Oh no, this is against Sack of Merfolk.
Why did I do it?
Oh, they have to have a non-creature spell in the stack though. So I have to. Well, I can draw Aether Vial off the.
Wow. That's insane if you do.
Yeah. So we could dismember, I guess, or just file. No.
Crazy. What a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good for Murktide for sure.
Actually, this matchup's pretty good to your Fury deck. I don't think you. I bet usually just don't sideboard against the tribal decks. See if there's anything.
Yeah, sideboard is very much for combo matchups.
Yeah. No, I got $400 for the 24th. Only top 4 got RCQ invites. Sadly, my friend lost in top 8.
Priest stops Vile. Remember,
Yeah.
but it's a 2-mana 2-2.
Yeah.
You can't play 2-mana 2-2s.
Yeah. You can even play a Charmal. They have a lot of colorless lands. I don't know. It's fine.
What's happening?
I don't know who that is. So we see some neighbor lady, some white lady walking up. Maybe she's leaving something. I can look at my.
Maybe she lost. Wow, you can look at your doorbell
Yeah.
from the phone.
Yep.
There's some American technology right here. It's okay, it's clean now. Oh, you can even look at the full.
Yeah, I think she just left something on the doorknob, like a political something, probably.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, keep that.
Cool.
Yeah.
We have everything under control here on the throne.
Yeah, we have thousands of cameras. We have armed turrets on the roof.
Yeah.
Maybe a little trickster. I'm missing my containment priest right now.
You made your check containment priest.
Yeah. All problems will be solved.
Did I go shoot guns at Spike in Texas? Well, actually,
We brought it up.
They asked me if I wanted to, but I said that I don't want to acknowledge their existence.
We were looking for something fun to do on the last day.
I don't think it's fun. But it's okay, I respect.
I mean, we don't
differences.
really go either, but it's just
Yeah.
like a novelty thing. Clock through 29 months. Thank you.
I honestly wanted the jars of 100 aspirants thing, like the 100 medicine wheel. Like
Oh
make.
yeah, we have some.
No, I don't want yours. I wanted to buy them.
I didn't know that's not a thing
No,
in Italy.
they're like very expensive in Italy. The aspirants and things
No,
like
they
that.
didn't hearse my Heath.
That's one of the. That's one of the things I wanted to get. I forgot to take it. Am I allowed to play?
Yeah. Examiner 14 months. Thank you. They might have aspirin at the airport. Although it'd be more expensive, but maybe cheaper than
Like the
Italy.
jar of 100. You know, that's cool. That's what do you have them?
Yeah.
I remember first time I was with Americans, they would just take them like if they were like candies.
No, they affect me pretty hard. I don't usually eat too many. Examiner, thank you for the 14 months. I turned this back on. And Stonehawk with a 3.
You can get a jar of 1,000. Like, what do you do with 1,000? Don't they expire?
Binding Dress Down, I think.
In Italy, they're like a pack of 20 is like 10 euro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
In the hospital, like one aspirin is like $100, or they'll charge you, you know, just however much they feel like that day.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get that. That's just way cheaper.
Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna vial something in end of turn, and then we can see what we want to binding.
What if you had a containment priest now?
That'd be so sick. I'm gonna dress down.
Oh, you have never pain again if you buy thousands of them. You never feel the pain.
The premium subscription to aspirin. Okay, I think I just want to binding the vial. Maybe the hearse is more relevant. I like that they kind of have to play into the fury though. If I take the vial, I can wait on the heat too because they can't flash in the Lord. Although my containment priest is worse now.
Did Orvar work well for you?
Yes and no. So I played against creativity twice. One time I did get to discard Orvar to creativity, or to Archon, although I was really behind, and my opponent also put Iona into play, and I ended up losing that game on the same turn. They just binding my token. But I think, you know, if I was a little more ahead, I had a better draw. It would have been fine. The second time, however, my opponent was so scared of Orvar that they never casted creativity the entire match. They just boarded an Iona. They boarded down to one Iona, one Archon, drew Iona, drew Archon, and they thought if they ever cast the Archon, it would be, it instantly Orvar'd, so they just never cast it. I think I'm gonna cast
So the Orvar, because Spike tweeted about playing Orvard, made him win.
I think so.
If you didn't know you had Orvar, which you never drew.
Yeah, I never drew it. It wasn't. It after like a really long, like 15-round game. I just didn't have it. But I also like mulled to 4 that game. I mulled to 4 that game, and so I think my opponent also thought that I was mulliganing aggressively for it. They're so bad if they have subtlety, actually.
Yeah, I just passed. You're running 7 against hers. They don't have subtlety.
Do I like it?
No, they don't have subtlety.
Oh, they don't have subtlety. Oh, they might not have flashed it in.
Ooh, Emrakul with
with the hearse in play. We'll just get play 13.
How do you deal with hearse? Binding?
You have binding, you besage you.
Okay. Yeah, the tech is so big brain. It is. It came from Soul Strong.
Yeah, that's really good.
Is, one of the best
He's great.
modern players on Magic Online.
Besage would be great here. Get rid of the Meter Vault and the hearse.
I just realized now that you don't play Solitude.
Yeah, you're really low on white cards. You have like
8, not 6.
6.
With Trigger Demon Priest in the Cyber though.
Yeah.
How often do you win on the multi-4? I actually lost to a multi-4 as well.
We multi-4 game 1 and almost won. The game I multi-4 we drew. I don't think I finished the thought, but because my opponent never ever cast.
Well, that's a good draw.
Yeah.
You can even go fetch and return it now.
Yeah.
They tap their thing.
Yeah, because my opponent never cast creativity, I just eventually.
They felt like they had a line to win.
Yeah, it really
Just they
did.
had more time.
Yeah.
Like they had all the dwarves. The last experience against Jorgen was a win on time. Yeah, it was a win on time.
Yeah.
1-1, and then there was no time for your phone. I guess, one of the reasons why they banned it. We were complaining about people being slow, but I guess you can just ban Jorgen and the games will be faster.
Yeah, it'll be more fun too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're ignoring Ren.
Yeah, before they attack Rain, and now no more Rain. 1-1.
I'm thinking about maybe minusing the Ren. So the next turn I could minus on itself and then put a Ren in the yard, and then I'll have 5 types for exactly 8 for Emrakul.
Big brain.
I think I should cast the Fury now too.
The Splinter Twin believers once again were remanded.
Poor Splitter Twin believers, huh?
They were remanded once again.
Next time probably. Next time for sure.
Yeah, they'll unban Twin next time.
Yeah, maybe this turn casting extra Ren is a bit better. So weird, my opponent's just never casting a Merfolk.
Is this called doing it? Wait, it cost 9 mana. Do you have 9 mana?
There was the 4th Ren hanging out in the graveyard.
Oh. What a play was this?
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. Next time, though, also
Yeah.
ban Feeble and Pioneer.
Oh wait, hold on. I just Evoke Fury.
Next time they will ban unban Twin
Yeah.
and ban Fable.
Yes.
That's what's gonna happen.
Do you actually think they would unban Twin?
They could have.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that big a deal, honestly.
Yeah. Pretend it's a misclick.
Just tell my opponent misclick. Deal some psychic damage to them.
Alright, we spent 1 Brand, 1 Fury, another Brand to cast this Emrakul. It's like we went like Ritual, Emrakul.
It's gonna get subtlety. Mobius, thank you for 13 months. Appreciate you. Thought my testing after testing Caleb, I don't think it's going to save a ban. Yeah, but Andrea also tested it with Canister and I guess I have to. Do I have to Fury the? I have to Fury the subtlety.
You're dead. Sorry, believers.
No, I can draw the
Oh, you have to read those.
Hex Catcher and a non-creature spell for them. Dismember.
How do you lose this game? So bad to lose this game.
No, I know.
It's over.
Yeah.
Sorry, believers.
Sorry, believers. I guess that's one way to beat like 2 Furies in hand. Just never play a Merfolk.
I attack with Open Yorion,
That'd be so funny.
champion of something. Sorry, believers.